Welcome back to this interesting episode, and I would encourage you to watch till the end. If you are a woman or even a man experiencing domestic violence, please check the resources down below or wait till the end of this video. I'll put loads of resources that can help you, you know, find a safe haven for yourself, whatever the situation may be. Please choose yourself first. If you are just joining, do not forget to click the subscribe button and watch every one of my episodes so far. They are interesting, I promise you. Also, click on the notification bell so you get to know when I put up a new video. Now, Tosin, I can't wrap my head around the damage because these are ripple effects, right? These are ripple effects. If a spouse believes in you, helps you push your dream, encourages you to aim higher, I'm sure that all those qualifications, you would have gotten them in good record time because the environment will be peaceful for you and all of that. But unfortunately, that was not so. So here is my question. Apart from the fact that you had kids in the marriage, apart from the fact that you are thinking, where should you start from? Why did you stay, Tosin? Why did you continue to stay?
The singular thing I told myself December 2018, because going into the new year, was to say, are you going to continue on this? And I told myself that I have to work it out too. This one, no, I cannot marry late. I did not marry late and leave early. That was my slogan. This one, I will stay. I will see it through. I will change it. I will pray. What conferences did I not attend? What prayer? What prayer room?
Did you
what
not
prayer
go?
room did I not enter? You are not a submissive wife. I learned how to be submissive under force. As in, I literally will kneel down. Kneel down with Omi Shonwo. Emma Binus. No, Edna. You know, I was like, I married late. I am not ready to live this marriage. As in, I'm not ready. I cannot leave. I cannot. You know, I keep selling myself. I cannot. And I will give it everything. Devil, you are a liar. Devil, you are a liar. This one, no, I will survive. Actually, the devil itself is me. Oh, Jesus.
So for how long did this beating continue? How long did the domestic violence continue for? And that is not just domestic violence. If you are just watching, please note that it is not just domestic violence. This domestic violence had ripple effects. It became verbal abuse, financial abuse, resources abuse, economic abuse. I mean, it's isolation, career abuse. It stretched over everything that made Tosin, that's supposed to make Tosin be who Tosin was supposed to be. So it's not just about domestic violence. For how long did all this violence, especially the physical part, the domestic part, for how many years did you suffer that?
6 years. 6 years.
6 years of telling yourself you will overcome
6
this.
Years. 6 years.
Okay, now here comes my major question. What was the final straw that made you decide that my eyes are open? What happened that made you declare enough is enough?
All right. Then my daughter was 5 years old. Or she clocked 5. It was 2019, June. So she clocked 5. And there was another episode of beating. I had to run out of the house, leaving the girls behind, and run up to the neighbors.
How old was your second daughter?
As at then, she was 2.
Oh my goodness.
So as that time, 2020, before COVID, we had an episode, and then I had to run out of the house. When I slept in the neighbor's house, the following morning, the neighbor's husband came downstairs to like, hey, you don't do this now. Let your wife come inside. At least now you are bathing to go out. Will you take the girls and let her come inside and attend to the girls? So he allowed me. They asked me to beg, and I'm sorry. I said, no, see the way you are begging. That was a kneel down and beg.
They asked you to
I
beg.
knelt. Actually,
You
me,
that
I
they
am
beat.
me. Yes, Edna.
Wait. Let's rewind a little bit.
Okay.
What was the
Yeah.
purpose for that beating?
The purpose for the beating was because I talked back. I talked back. It came
Your
late.
Lord and Savior was
It did-
speaking.
Yes, I talked back. It came late. I did not cook because I've asked him earlier in the day, what will he be eating? He said he does not know. So I said, okay, either way, I can easily cook noodles when it comes. That is the first one. He came late, and he came in around after 10. Like, where is this food? I said, I called you. I chatted. You picked. You did not. I asked you. He said, I should have at least prepared something. I like, oh, sorry about that. What should I now cook? Go and cook. You know, it's when people are saying, somebody is asking you, will you go and cook pounded yam in the middle of the night? You know, that kind of a thing. So when you said, go and cook pounded yam, I said, you are joking, right? That was exactly what I said. You are joking, right?
Oh,
he said,
he actually asked for pounded yam.
Yeah, I said, you are joking, right? He said, do I look as if I'm joking? I said, no. Guy, I don't want to mention this. I said, guy, apparently you are joking. As at that time, already I was when the period of work that I now have to, so a lot of things was going on, like a lot of things. So in me, I was already losing it, but trying to like marriage counseling, you do this, don't you keep calm, the Lord will help you, stay on your lane, the Lord will help you carry it.
I'm exhausted with hearing that.
So I talked back. I was like, lie, I'm not going to cook any pounded yam. The only thing I'm going to cook is either you take cereal or I go and cook noodles. The highest, apart from noodles, is I will cook rice. As in, it was like, it now started. The first thing is a true stew. I dodged that one. I was like, it's okay, don't start this. Really okay, because that kind of a thing. And I kept quiet. After that, it now started. I just like knowing from past episode that he's always trying to look for a way to lock the door. So before he ran towards the door, phew, I dashed out. So this time I wasn't even coming inside to like, let me carry children. I dashed out that this one, let me first of all save my life before I dashed out. I ran upstairs to our neighbors back on the door, because those one were still on there sitting down, gisting. I just like, so those one was the one that held him down, that it's okay now, your wife is already out of the house, why will you be running after her? So when the following day was when the man Anacho came downstairs and like, next time, even if I thought you want to, I now apologize. I said, okay, Emma Binusa. I got in, he left the house, I got in. My daughter was there was like, okay, mommy, you have to make your hair and all that. I said, yes. I said, yeah, let's go and make her hair. She had a bath, and while I was dressing up for her, she now said, mommy, can't you call police?
Your 5-year-old
my 5-year-old
daughter.
My 5-year-old. Mommy, can't you call police? I was like, in my head, I could not add it up to like, when your children are talking, sometimes you don't like, you will not be able to, maybe I like, call police. He said, call police for the bad guy. I said, call police for the bad guy. Bad guy.
Wow.
I thought maybe it was a cartoon episode she was trying to narrate or something. I said, oh, okay, so who now call the police for the bad guy? He said, no, mommy, I want you to call the police for the bad guy. Daddy is the bad guy.
Oh, my goodness.
That was it for me. That was it for me.
Oh, my goodness.
Because in bid of me trying to say, oh, I want to have a home. I want to have my girls have the what's it called, live under the same roof with their dad and their mom. I don't want my girls to live in a condition whereby they will see love as this toxic. They will say love. For a 5-year-old talking to a 39-year-old maid, that's at that time I was like, no, this is a no for me. That very day was when I started making my decision. Edna, if apart from my childbirth record in the hospital that we use, Vine Branch Makola, every other time that I have a record of I slept over in the hospital was due to DV.
Oh,
it was due to DV. And it got to a time Dr. Kolade was asking me, Mrs. Sugar, should I call the police? There was a particular one, it was like, should I call the police? I have to call the police. And do you know what I told Dr. Kolade? Dr. Kolade, I don't have money. Home and abroad. If I have 10 accounts and you put all the 10 accounts together, I don't think I am proud owner of 50,000 as at that time. It was like, but this cannot continue. That was 2019, September 2019. It was like, this must not continue. I said, I wish it don't. I'm praying about it, sir. He's a medical doctor. He said, he's a medical and also a pastor. I said, continue praying. And I pray the Lord will help you. He said it with a lot of sarcasm in it. And like, what I want to advise you is start keeping some money aside. I said, I will try, sir. And Edna, come 2020, when my daughter said that, one thing I'm grateful for is, in all of it, he is the bad one in his family. His sister-in-law, as in, she is one sister-in-law that, if at all is anything, she is the one that aided my decision to leave and leave. She literally...
His brother's wife.
No, his younger sister.
So that's your sister-in-law, not his sister-in-law.
Yes, sorry, my sister-in-law. She was the one. She was like, Tosin, I don't care if he's my brother. That one is out of Nigeria. I don't care if he's my brother. But however the case may be, when the last episode happened and I had to tell, they were like, let us set up boys to beat him.
Hey!
I say, no, don't beat. So, no, what if you not die? I will not be a young widow. I will, the love, I don't understand.
You were still blinded.
But when that one happened, it was like, I was not telling myself, my daughter is saying this about the father. What am I doing to this? I called her up and I told her, she said, I don't know what you have to do. And I had to talk to you, if you remember that year.
I remember that year. You were on camera with me with swollen. Part of your eye was swollen.
Yes,
your nose swollen.
Yes.
A part of your cheek and mouth was swollen. Your eyes were red, bloodshot. And if I remember correctly, you said he beat you so much, dragging you on the floor, beating you. Even as you were running out of the house, he was running after you and beating you.
Yes.
Tosin.
And it's more like, even if you don't have anything financially, first of all, have that desire to live. That was my daughters telling me, they called police. Mommy, call police for the bad guy. A 5-year-old telling a 39-year-old me then, call police for the bad guy. I was like, I don't understand. But I really know that I don't want my girl growing up in such an environment, having to witness this. She witnessed a beating. She saw me on the floor. And when she go, mommy, I said, no, that is why I tell you not to be pouring water on the floor. I slipped. It wasn't until I come out of it. Then she was like 7 years old or 8, going to 8. She now said that, mommy, I remember something, but you thought I did not remember, but I know that I remember. That time, I know that it was daddy that beat you. You now said you fell down, that it was water. I said, it was water. You know, mom trying to like, no, mommy, I saw him. I saw him when he beat you, and I was like, a side of me was like, God, thank you that she's not going to experience such. But I now had to, it's another thing when you leave and you have to like heal yourself. If it is only you that you are going to pass through the healing phase, is another thing. But if you are passing through the healing phase with your children, it takes a lot of devotion. It takes a lot of time, a lot of intentionality, a lot of you not giving up, a lot of you telling God that, God, though, that prayer that I was doing, that I was saying it must not fail, it was not fail. This one, I have changed direction, no. This girl must forget, or rather, let her understand in a way she will understand, so that she will not grow up seeing men like the person she thought was supposed to give her love initially. And each time I see great marriages, I see great relationship, I pray so much for it. I like, oh, I desire this. I desire this for my children. I desire this for myself. But however the case may be, but right now, in as much that I have left, Edna, my thing, I'm saying it and I keep saying it though. Choose you. Choose you. Be bold enough to walk away. Be bold enough to walk away. If at all if I have any scar, I might not have any physical scar. Like, I don't know. Somebody was like, I might not have, but I am so sure that the kind of trauma I have gone through. Recently, I started wearing glasses, and when I went to the optician, one of my left eye is turning like somebody that has a
it is that eye that he be. I saw that eye.
So he was like, did that hit my head? I said no. Are you involved in an accident? I said no. No, it started with have you been having this, your eye turning anyhow? I said no. He said, did you have an accident? I said, I never had an accident. He said, but did you have a situation whereby maybe you hit your head? Immediately he said, hit your head. I said, oh, I remember. I remember. My head is a punching. It's a punching.
Oh my God.
It's a punching bag.
Tosin. The impact, like I keep saying, guys, the impact is for the lack of the right word, reverberating. Like it keeps going on and on and on and on. If you are watching this episode right now and you are experiencing domestic violence and you feel like, who do I talk to? How do I even start? Where do I start from? Please see these resources below and contact them, or watch till the end of this video while I pull up all of those resources that can help you. Please choose you. Like Tosin said, choose yourself. Tosin, we are getting close to the end. I must say a huge thank you also for spending this much time to share your story with everyone. If you're just joining, do not forget to click the subscribe button and press the notification bell so you get to know when I put up a new video. Tosin, what were the support system you had that gave you courage to leave? Even though I'm sure your major fear and challenge would have been finances. But what were the support system that encouraged you to carry your bags and your kids and say, no, I'm leaving?
All right. Number one, I will say my sister-in-law, because the first and second house rent of where we moved to, she was the one that paid it.
Wow.
And number two, was my mom in support? No. It took me time before I could forgive her. It really took me time. My younger ones and some friends. When I don't have friends. So when I say friends, like I'm talking of maybe 2 or 3 people who like I can easily say, oh, can I have 5K there? Can I have 2K there? And one thing I did then was I did not cut more than I can afford. My children were going to a school that as at that time she was in nursery 2 going to primary 1. As at that time she was already paying like 50 something thousand. I had to go where we moved to was outskirts of more like an outskirts of Ibadan. Inside Akpata. And they were going to a school of 15,000.
Wow.
I was paying 18,000 for the 2 of them. So you could imagine that kind of school. What I stopped, I resigned from work because I knew that I wasn't physically and mentally ready to deal with anything, not to not talk of work pressure and all that. So 2020, when I left, Edna, I left like somebody was asking me, how did you get to live with everything you packed? I said, God helped me. I cleared a 3-bedroom under 30 minutes.
Whoa!
Under 30 minutes, I've cleared a 3-bedroom. So when you are going through something, have God. When you are in something, know God. When you are out of that thing, stay with God. I know that then I joined, I think I joined your class, your weight loss class then. My morning walk, then you were like, we had to do 10,000 steps in the morning. From challenge, I will jog down to Mobile, listen to Apostle Solomon. I will be praying. I will be scabashing. God, I need to go out. Direct me. Whatever sensitivity that he will have while I am moving some things, before moving some things, let it be blocked to him. As at that time, he has resigned from his work. He is now staying in Ibadan, doing another work in Ibadan. So we are literally staying together. Let me tell you the story of the day I left. It was August 3rd, 2020 that I finally left a house. It dropped me. Then it was during COVID. It dropped me at work. It dropped the children at the crèche because school wasn't open at the crèche center. We normally drop them. I also know I needed to get to Zenith, so he had to take me back to Zenith because it was with the car. I called. He said he was okay. I said I had to pick something. I forgot something at home. I've already made plans. You know, I've already have a standby trailer person to pick. I've already called like 10 aboki that this is what you will do. You will pack, then you will put, then you go and rearrange in another place. 30 minutes, because I know it was in Ibadan. As at that time, I was already like, worst case scenario, I've gone to Orita Challenge police station to go and lay down complaint that it is so. If at all it comes while we are unpacking, I will be able to go to the police station to have it him apprehended and all that. But fortunately for us, it did not even show up. So I moved, I packed, and that was where I know that when God is in something for you,
when it is time,
He will take you out of it.
Yes.
It will take, and it took me out of it. It took me. It took me out. Was it easy? Was it easy, Edna? A capital N-O. As in capital N-O. But that's when I say that when you are going through something, be with God. While you are doing that, be on God. While you are out of it, stay on God. I am out of it. It's over 5 years. This is 2026. August this year will be 6 years that I have left.
Whoa.
And 6 years. And this is literally like the first time I'm hearing my story. Edna, I can't believe that I'm talking that I am not tearing up.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe. As at this point, as in when I'm running through it, I always like, Tosin, can you even talk about it? When you approach that you want to have a section with me, I was like, mentally, I was like, Tosin, are you ready? Are you sure you are ready? And here I am. I'm talking about it and I've not even shared it. We are laughing through it. Edna, if you have asked me this question 2 years ago, God knows that I will my tissue box or my wrapper or my clothes, I will have been sweating up, I will have been tearing up, I will have, as the living make me stronger, yes. Stronger for myself, stronger for my children. And as it make me more intentional, very, very intentional. And when you have people, you have a circle. I always tell people, don't be the best person in your circle. Look, don't be that local champion thing that you are the only person they are looking up to in your circle. And I want to thank God for you, Edna. God bless you. Olufumi, God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you. Your space, when you say my safe place, it was not just a name that you just coined out of just saying things, or I just want to have something that pop up in. It is really a safe place. I had a safe place in you even before this platform. You understand? And it's your WhatsApp status about the readings, about how intentional you are, about it's I might be a far away from you, but going through your status make me like, oh, I understand. Oh, this is another approach. Look at life in this way. And one thing, is it that I don't want to turn back and like tell myself that, well, Tosin, swallow up your ego and go back, when there were times that finances were financing themselves. But one thing that held me strong wasn't that what would people say, was to say, can't you use police to arrest the bad
guy.
And then that's 1 hour 45 minutes of me talking to you with swollen eye. And I was asking myself, will I go back to this? This time around, it will kill me.
Yes.
It will find me. That is it.
Yes.
Because that is just it. Instead, I stayed on it. I stayed on the lane. What did I not sell? Not properties this time around. Edna, I sell Momo. Edna, I will go to Shasha. I will enter Shasha market, do errand girl for people that will want to buy things, stock off their house. I will go 2,000 service charge, 1,000 service charge to put food on the table. And as God will have it, mentally, I was coming out of it. I came out of it. I dusted my certification. In it, I finished my certificate, my CIPM certificate, my HR certification. I finished it.
Wow.
I got certified.
Wow.
I have an edge.
I'll break you there. I'll break you there because we are rounding up. These are concluding set of minutes. If you are just joining, please do not forget to subscribe. I hope you are learning something. If you are a woman here or even a man and you're experiencing domestic violence, I want to tell you that there is a community that is willing to help you and support you. Look for someone confidential that you can speak to. You can hear from our conversation right at this moment. She had few people. She can pick few people that she spoke with who supported her vision to live. Yes, there could be several challenges, financial challenges, the fear of what people will say, the fear of where to start, the fear of how to feed your kids. Those fears are not going to go anywhere. While you stay there, those fears are not going to get any better. Real thing for you to do is make a decision today. Domestic violence is a no-no, like a no-no. Tosin had clarity session with me for almost 2 hours. And if I mean, I don't know if she remembers all the things that I told her that day, but I can recollect that I was very, 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 firm in my words, because domestic violence for me is a no-no, is a non-negotiable. So if you're experiencing that, please check these resources or watch to the end of video where I put up more than enough resources for you to go through. Find someone you can speak to, someone confidential that can help you. Tosin, amazing, amazing. I know the challenges that you might have faced would have been enormous. And that was why I started by saying, you're a strong woman. Even though that cliche, I don't like to use it anymore. Nevertheless, it is something about it that is true and true. Now, my question is, who is Tosin now, after living that experience, surviving that experience, and living that abusive marriage? Who is Tosin now? As per personality, as per career-wise, as per mother of your kids, who is Tosin now?
All right, thank you. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Tosin Morenike, and the mother of two beautiful, lovely girls. I'm an HR manager and an international company.
She's an HR manager! Administrative. What were you? What were you before? That you were
administrative officer.
Administrative officer earning 40,000 per month. Now she is an HR manager. Woohoo! Okay, go on.
I'm an HR manager, and under me I have over like 400 people under me. And when I was leaving, I said I wasn't able to boast of 50K, but to God be the glory. As in, level up. Edna, level up.
Oh.
As it's a testimony. So it was like looking back 6 years ago, I was like, will have gotten all I have gotten right now. The capital is N-O. N-O. As in, someone said, Gary, Mama Wuni Oribi. The person that said it know herself. That Gary, Matsima Wuni Oribi. And God knows that I'm in a better place mentally. I'm in a better place spiritually. I see direction in prayers now. I don't pray amiss. You can't tell me to pray to be a submissive wife. No. I will rather pray.
Because you have done that. You have lived that life.
I have. I will rather pray to be me. As in me in a relationship. Either a romantic, a platonic relationship. I will rather be me. Right now, I am more intentional about choosing myself. Edna, I am more intentional about choosing myself. Myself. I will choose myself 2 times before I even choose my girl sometimes. Because right now, it's as in myself.
You.
Myself, as in, one thing I will tell people is, don't shrink. In anything you do, don't shrink for anybody. Don't shrink for anybody.
Don't shrink for That's the word. Don't shrink. Wow. Continue, please.
So basically, now I stay in a place that I see my children growing well. In as much that everything is the divorce finalized? No, it's not finalized. But however the case may be, I am not talking from a place of pain. I'm talking from an healed place. It is not an healing place.
Whoa! Not even a healing position. No. A healed one. No. Amazing.
A healed one.
Amazing. Tosin, amazing. Now, what would you say to someone who is currently experiencing domestic violence? In a few minutes, what would be your words to them? They're afraid to leave in domestic violence, either in marriage or relationship. and they're afraid to leave just like we're afraid to leave, what will you say to them in a few minutes?
They need to talk to somebody that will tell them the truth. Most of people going through, while I was going through my domestic violence, he would be the one shouting. I will not cry. I will not cry, so that neighbors will not know that it is from our flat.
Wow.
It was that bad. So you could not imagine my mom not knowing a lot of things until I said I'm not doing it again. They need to open up to people
When
and
you were
to talk to somebody.
to be close to your mom.
Yes. And they need to talk to somebody that will tell them the truth. There are pastors that will tell you the truth, and there are pastors that will tell you to submit. Talk to people. If it is a pastor you want to talk to, that is why most of the time when it comes to relationship matters, I would rather talk to a non-biased person that will, if at all you are bringing in religion into the conversation, it should be from the content of you know what you are saying that supports that. You don't come and tell me the Bible says we should submit. But the Bible that says you should submit also said that husband, love ye your wife as Christ loved the church. So let it be balanced. So talk to somebody. Don't be, what are your fears? Write down your fears. Write it down. I have fears. As in, I was going through my files someday. I saw where I listed what will happen. How will I go through this? And if for each time I'm writing my fears down, God was able to cross it out. The major thing is start saving up. If you don't have your money, start saving up and have that desire to live. 3 things I said to take up with on that is: 1, talk to somebody that will tell you the truth.
Talk to somebody.
The truth.
That will tell you
that will tell you the truth. 2nd, start saving up.
Start saving.
Start saving up. Lastly, have that desire to live.
Have the desire.
Make that decision. The decision to live. Choose you.
Choose you. Thank you so much, Tosin. On a final note, how do you want your story to impact other women?
Number 1, no matter how old you are, there is someone out there for you. I made the mistake of saying no one for me.
Your age is a limitation.
But no matter how old you are, when it's God's time, it's God's time. So don't make that mistake of choosing Mr. Available over the right person. I choose available person, but not the right person. I choose Mr. Available over Mr. Right. All because I was old and I believe he's available. It checks some marks and we can patch it. Number 2, you are in a relationship. You saw the red flags. My dear, be bold enough to step out. Be bold enough. If you are in a relationship and you start seeing the red flags, be bold enough to step out.
Be bold enough to step out.
Be bold enough. Irrespective of how much you have spent emotionally, financially, time-wise, I'll be bold enough to step out. Because what I was able to go through and come out of it alive, some people are not.
Some people are not that fortunate.
They are not. They are not. And lastly, choose you. Don't shrink for anybody. Choose you.
I mean, you keep emphasizing on that word shrink, and I can imagine how much you had to shrink to accommodate, such character. Tosin, amazing. If there are any takeaways from this, guys, she moved from someone who was earning 40,000 to someone who began to earn much more than the lady that she was having. The lady was earning 175K that she was literally putting through, she moved from that point and began to earn way higher than that. She moved from someone who was just an administrative officer to someone who became an HR manager. She found peace enough to do her certifications and got her certifications. She moved from somebody who could not boast of having 50K in her account to someone who is blessed. She moved from somebody who had to put her kids in a 15,000 naira tuition to a school where they have good foundational training. We are not even going to concern ourselves with how expensive that school is right now. Because expensive is relative, right? For someone to move from 15,000 to where her kids attend right now, that is a huge move. And she did all of this single-handedly with God on her side. Tosin, you are a strong woman. Thank you so much for joining us today. Do you have any final words, like final words that you want to tell our viewers today?
I want to say thank you. And final is choose you.
Choose you. Do not shrink for anyone. What did you learn in today's episode? How are you going to, imbibe all of these learnings to yourself? Either you're experiencing it or you know someone that is experiencing it. Please comment on this episode below. Comment on this video below. Share what you have learned. Share what you think people should do when they are experiencing or going through this sort of abuse in their lives. And please note that we are just talking about domestic violence today. There are diverse forms of domestic abuse that is going on in marriages, going on in relationships, that we cannot even begin to scratch the surface. So if you know anyone who is going through that, please comment on this video below and let them get that extra boost of insights, of perspective from you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm going to be posting all of the links, all of the resources that can help you if you're going through this. If you also have the fear of living, please do not hesitate to reach out. Do not hesitate to reach out. It is important that you speak with someone. Till I come your way again, I remain your humble Winnipeg host to the most. Watch out for my next video. Thank you so much for coming on today's show. Bye now.